And I know there's a lot of people who culturally agree that smudging or using sacred sage is not allowed, right? Um, a lot of cultures have used a lot of herbs because herbs are of earth and earth is ours. We are all of earth. If you have good and pure intentions, God will accept you always.
All my people in Nebraska, boom, boom, my cousin sent me a check it.
Hello everybody, how do you do? Checking my name's Pigeon Johnny.
Okay, sorry. Hi everybody, welcome here to Heavenly Insights with me, Heaven Leigh. And I know I owe you guys terribly. Halloween was a rough one. My family got sick. It was very overwhelming. It's been crazy. I can't be the only one who feels like it's been crazy. Right? Anyways, I'm here to make it up to you, and today we're gonna start with my Samhain video, okay? I know it's not Samhain anymore, okay? I know, I'm sorry. So instead, we're going to do a late Samhain ritual and what to do if you just so happen to be late for Samhain and how you can still go with the flow of Earth's energies to heal your body, your soul, and self and keep growing on this journey. So let's start with what is Samhain? Okay, it is the day that the night and the day are equal to each other. That is why the veil is thinner on this day and the days surrounding it. So it's 3 days long, technically in most cultures. The first day is the day where mischief comes to play. And that includes demons, monsters, cryptids, witches, and not the good ones, evil ones, okay? It is the night that evil comes out for mischief. The day after Halloween is the day that our ancestors and the saints get to return and come back to Earth to hark light upon the darkness and bring light back to the planet, right? It's about shadow work. It's about that deepest, darkest part of yourself that wants to come out for a moment, right? It is not surprising that a lot of women do go with lingerie. It is very normal for sex to be like a very promiscuous and naughty thing, right? That's how they want us to look at it. So a lot of women now will choose lingerie. But back in the day when it was about real stuff and real soul stuff, right? The idea of the dead coming back to life, Halloween night, the best ritual that you can choose to do is to embrace your fun side. Have fun. I don't know if you've ever heard of a spirit party, but it's where you have a big silent party and you invite all kinds of spirits in. I'm not really into that idea. I prefer my guides and my spirits that I know, but it's something fun that some people like to do. We're cutting down all of the growth we got from summer to remove it and start over. So we're going to cut everything out. We're going to count our blessings, which is very important, right? We are going to give back, right? That bounty is also something we give back. We can create an altar and give to the gods. We can give to our neighbors, our community, our friends, and our family. It is also a great time to make treats with the kids with special little spells in them. I had a plan to make a really fun apple pie with you guys, and it was going to be one to help make the environment more loving and enjoyable and enriching and inviting. Because apples are divine. They are divine divination of feminine energy, so they create divine flow. It also includes cinnamon, which adds to the richness and abundance of love. Sugar, of course, adds to the sweetness of it, right? And there's a lot more. I have every ingredient because I'm just that nuts. I have to know it all. But yes, as you make your pie, you add the ingredients, you add the magic, right? Through intention. And I like to speak to food. I'm very big on speaking when I'm cooking and telling everything what it's doing and what it's for and reminding it of its existence because we all forget when we lay dormant. Like you. Do you remember how powerful you are? Did anybody remind you today of all the amazing things inside of you that spark insight and intellect in others, that spark joy and happiness in others? You do that. And all you have to do is exist and smile. And it does that for others. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's why I talk to food. I even talk to my water. I talk to everything because everything is one. We are all one. Okay, sorry. Distracto. I also had this really cute recipe for you guys called Mystic Maven's Glamour Tea. I will put it right here. It says what you need: apple slices for beauty and wisdom, cardamom for allure and clarity, cinnamon for attraction and warmth, is optional, honey to sweeten the spell and bring positivity, a small mirror for self reflection, or a pink or red candle for love, self love, beauty, energy. So, and then there's steps to brew the tea, how to set your intentions, and how to actually drink or eat these substance with intention and purpose. My plan was to make my tea and have my buddy tell you a story. So I'm going to have him step in right now. He's going to tell you the story of Samhain, and I am going to figure out my next steps since we are winging this.
Long ago, when the harvest was gathered and the days grew short, the people would prepare for a night unlike any other, Samhain, the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter's dark embrace. On this night, the veil between the worlds, the living and the dead, was at its thinnest. Families would gather in their homes, warmth from the fire warding off the chill, while the air outside crackled with the unknown. Grandparents and parents prepared the hearth, lighting candles and setting out offerings for their ancestors. Tables were adorned with the harvest best: apples, nuts, and fresh loaves of bread. Pomegranates sat in bowls, their seeds symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Children, wide-eyed with excitement, ran about the house, donning homemade costumes. Some dressed as the spirits they hoped to welcome, while others in masks sought to trick and confuse any wayward ghosts that might slip through the veil. Out in the fields, bonfires blazed, sending sparks into the night sky. The people danced, feasted, and played games that predicted the future. Apples were bobbed for, nuts were thrown into the fire to divine lore, and fortune and shadows flickered as stories of ancestors and the fae were told. But it wasn't just a night for revelry, oh no. It was a time for honouring those who had passed. Altars were set with photos of lost loved ones, and their favourite foods were placed at the table in their memory. Families would sit, telling stories of old, reminding each other that death was not an end, but a part of the cycle. As the night wore on, some would sneak away to the dark edges of the woods where they believed the fae roamed. There, in whispered voices, they asked for guidance, for protection, for the fae's favour as the cold months approached. And so, Samhain was not just a time of endings, but of beginnings. A moment when the past, present, and future all existed in harmony. The spirits were near, the world was alive with magic, and for one night, anything seemed possible.
I hope this story gave you guys a true insight of what Samhain tradition was like at one time, and how we can do it now is a lot different. And I still feel that it is very important that we go through this time because yes, we go through growth periods, but we also have to remember how to analyze that growth, reevaluate, and continue to grow. And that is what autumn is for. It is a time to watch. Watch where things fall. We might be feeling uncomfortable in some situations. Maybe like we need to leave. Maybe we feel like we need to face some ultimate truth. And in the moment, our heads always tell us run, 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 run. Holly, let me out. Run, 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 run. You know? So instead of running, fall asks us to sit and wait. Sit and wait and watch. Okay, I don't like how that person's behaving, but I'm going to watch this. I'm going to see how it all falls because I love this person. I know this person. This person's done a lot for me always. They've been there countless of years. The bounty has always been there, and I know that I value them and they value me. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to watch where the pieces fall because humans, we're still animals at the end of the day. And to grow as a soul, you have to fight that human urge so often to protect yourself. And I don't mean in the sense of like I'm I'm being threatened right now. My survival is at risk, right? And that's why it's important to analyze. If your survival is truly at risk, then you need to get help, right? Like if you are in a dangerous situation, yes, remove yourself. But if you're feeling emotionally triggered, if you're feeling emotionally triggered and upset and you don't understand something, that's not the time to run away, ever. Ever, ever, ever. That is the most important time to sit, stop, and watch. How I was feeling before Halloween, I was analyzing everything in my life, analyzing it all. What's going to happen next? Where is it going to fall? Where's the next shoe going to fall? Something's going to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong. I can feel it. But I forgot. It's fall. I got to watch. I just got to watch. Nothing's going to go wrong. Things are just changing because it's autumn. Okay? So I want you guys to remember that right now. And if you really do feel like your life is at risk and you really are in harm's way, of course, protect yourself and get out of a harmful situation. Domestic violence or any type of violence is never okay. But if you're feeling triggered, that means it's a time to sit and watch and analyze. Okay? Now, I want to start next with a cleansing ritual because not only do we need to cleanse away all that heaviness that we're feeling, we don't understand why are we feeling so intensely. The stars have been going crazy, okay? There's a lot of changes in astrology right now. I can't expect you to feel any way different than like there may be an imminent death upon you. Pluto is shifting, okay? Whenever Pluto shifts, governments fall. Whenever Pluto I like how my phone cut me off before I started going on my rant. Anyways, when Pluto shifts, literally we see the people who are in power and shouldn't be, right? Evil, darkness. We get to watch. And not just Pluto shifts. I am talking this exact shift, okay? Pluto in Pluto leaving Aquarius, okay? And entering, I said leaving Aquarius, Pluto leaving Capricorn. Is it entering Aquarius? God, I'm so dumb, dude. I feel like I can't even believe how ignorant I've been lately. But yes, of course, Pluto's exiting Capricorn and entering Aquarius. And when this happens, do you guys know what Capricorn's tarot card is? It's the devil, okay? And my sister's a Capricorn. She's the devil. She's the devil. Just kidding, just kidding. Her name's actually Angel, and she's a hardworking, badass bitch, okay? But when you're a Capricorn, sometimes you get so caught up in the earthbound things that you forget. And that happens a lot when you're a hard worker. You get caught up in your hard work. You're good at it. You want to just keep doing what you're doing because you know you're proving something. But when Pluto enters Aquarius, we enter freedom. We enter this liberation period, and that's why it's really sad that the word like liberate has been almost like twisted and formed, because it used to be empowering. And I'm getting off topic again, so we're going to shift back to the other topic, which is Pluto, right? So yeah, I was feeling intense, and what I want to come to understand now is the difference between over-analyzing and merely watching. I have shifted from over-analyzing, because damn was I over-analyzing. I was so worried about everything. I couldn't stop. I was like, I just felt like everything was crumbling. And then, I don't know. I feel better now. And I just want to share that with everybody. So let's do this. I want to first teach you guys how to cleanse your body at a whim's moment, at a whim's notice, okay? Without anything. If you don't have sage, if you don't have Palo Santo, if you don't have selenite, you don't need anything. What you first should do if you want to cleanse yourself and you don't have an egg and you don't have all these extra tools, okay? Because you don't need tools. You're the one. You are the master. You're gonna first create a bubble around yourself, okay? And you can sit, you can lay, you can sit in meditation, however you feel most comfortable. Create a bubble around your body. Separate it from the energy of the world. Visualize it, okay? And once you visualize it, you're going to see that it's pretty cloudy inside of the bubble. It's dark. It's not that different from the outside. I want you to open your bubble from just above. Let the light shine down. The light of Source, the light of Creator, the light of God. Let it shine down and into your bubble. And let it be filled. Let it be filled and cleanse out all that excess energy that doesn't belong. God, fill my space with your light. Help remove old, dead energies that should not be surrounding me any longer and that do not help me on my journey. Help me to think clearly and rationally. And as you see, your bubble will start to grow wider, and maybe you'll start to see a color. And that's a good thing. A color is a good thing. If you see blue, that can mean calming. Green is connected to your heart energy, okay? It's connected to the heart chakra. So at its finest, the green is connected to earth, heart existence. Red is passionate energy, loving, passionate energy. That's that type of love, okay? Purple is going to be the third eye. That is going to mean that you may be somebody who's already on a spiritual psychic path. Yellow is about energy as well, having like activated energy. Maybe you're somebody who's very active and joyous. Orange is creative, okay? So let me know if you guys see any of these colors, and know that you can call those colors into your space anytime you want that energy to fill your space. Okay, now when it comes to cleaning our homes around this time, it is best to start with a bell, always, okay? And I keep my bells on all year. I don't know about you, but I keep my bells on my door all year round. Now, a bell, when you open a door, it jingles, right? And I don't know if you know why churches use bells, but the sound of the bell ringing removes negative energy, okay? The vibration removes energy that doesn't belong. So if something's not supposed to be in your home, the bell rings. It is an immediate shifter, right? It's immediately letting you know that something's there while actively trying to remove it. I will put salt on my doors and windows. If I'm feeling extra anxiety, like paranoia, maybe we've been watching a lot of scary movies, or like we went ghost hunting or something, I would put salt around the house. Another really, really good blessing around this time is to clean your front door with certain herbs. I will list the herbs here and their purposes, so you can have a nice little chart to see what energies you guys might want to bring into your home, okay? Another one would be to, of course, smudge your home, and to always smudge your home. Do you guys know how to properly smudge? Because I know smudging got really popular this past few years, but there's a proper way to do it and there's an improper way to do it. I want to first teach you guys how to cleanse your body at a whim's notice, okay? Without anything. If you don't have sage, if you don't have Palo Santo, if you don't have selenite, you don't need anything. What you first should do if you want to cleanse yourself and you don't have an egg and you don't have all these extra tools, okay? Because you don't need tools. You're the one. You are the master. You're gonna first create a bubble around yourself, okay? And you can sit, you can lay, you can sit in meditation, however you feel most comfortable. Create a bubble around your body. Separate it from the energy of the world. Visualize it, okay? And once you visualize it, you're gonna see that it's pretty cloudy inside of the bubble. It's dark. It's not that different from the outside. I want you to open your bubble from just above. Let the light shine down. The light of Source, the light of Creator, the light of God. Let it shine down and into your bubble. And let it be filled. Let it be filled and cleanse out all that excess energy that doesn't belong. God, fill my space with your light. Help remove old, dead energies that should not be surrounding me any longer and that do not help me on my journey. Help me to think clearly and rationally. And as you see, your bubble will start to grow wider, and maybe you'll start to see a color, and that's a good thing. A color is a good thing. If you see blue, that can mean calming. Green is connected to your heart energy, okay? It's connected to the heart chakra. So at its finest, the green is connected to earth, heart existence. Red is passionate energy, loving, passionate energy. That's that type of love, okay? Purple is going to be the third eye. That is going to mean that you may be somebody who's already on a spiritual psychic path. Yellow is about energy as well, having like activated energy. Maybe you're somebody who's very active and joyous. Orange is creative, okay? So let me know if you guys see any of these colors, and know that you can call those colors into your space anytime you want that energy to fill your space. Wow. Okay, now when it comes to cleaning our homes around this time, it is best to start with a bell. Always, okay? And I keep my bells on all year. I don't know about you, but I keep my bells on my door all year round. Now, a bell, when you open a door, it jingles, right? And I don't know if you know why churches use bells, but the sound of the bell ringing removes negative energy, okay? The vibration removes energy that doesn't belong. So, if something's not supposed to be in your home, the bell rings, it is an immediate shifter, right? It's immediately letting you know that something's there while actively trying to remove it. I will put salt on my doors and windows. If I'm feeling extra anxiety, like paranoia, maybe we've been watching a lot of scary movies, or like we went ghost hunting or something, I would put salt around the house. Another really, really good blessing around this time is to clean your front door with certain herbs. I will list the herbs here and their purposes so you can have a nice little chart to see what energies you guys might want to bring into your home, okay? Another one would be to, of course, smudge your home, and to always smudge your home. Do you guys know how to properly smudge? Because I know smudging got really popular this past few years, but there's a proper way to do it and there's an improper way to do it. And I know there's a lot of people who culturally agree that smudging or using sacred sage is not allowed, right? A lot of cultures have used a lot of herbs because herbs are of earth and earth is ours. We are all of earth. If you have good and pure intentions, God will accept you always, okay? And that's what it is at the root of it. So go ahead and get yourself your favorite herbs to smudge with, and I will put another list here because I love you guys so much and I love to do that for you. So here's a chart of all the things you can smudge your home with. And I want to tell you guys, when you smudge your home, always start at your front door, okay? I want you to open your front door crack. I want you to first bless your door. And then I want you to proceed to go from the north of the house and work your way east and then south and then west. So I want you to go north and then go east and then south and then west, leading all the way back to the door. Maybe your door's not at the north. I'm lucky enough where I am. And then I like to bless each door with a cross as well. That's kind of my thing that I like to do, but it's just my own internal instinct to protect each door that way. And then, yes, you can close the door at the end. As I walk through the home, I like to bless it with things, and I will say things like, remove all old negative energies that are clouding this space. Help to keep only energies that keep us on our highest path and towards our highest self to exist in this space. And then if I'm in my children's room, I'll say things like help them to have good dreams and sleep well, finding space of safety, and just kind of creating those energies that we want throughout the home as we do it. Yes. I should have made that tea. Now I want some tea. Now, I know there's a lot more I had for you guys here, especially the pie. I was really excited about the pie. I also brought out some books so that we could do some actual research together because I'm that bitch, okay? So let's go. Let's go see how today is actually November. Is today the 12th, I think? It says there's nothing on the 12th, but on the 13th, at the Roman festival of Feronia, the goddess of this name was worshipped along with Juno, Minerva, and Jupiter, and the three Capitoline deities. The runic period of Nide is a time to prepare for winter. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Be observant. Be observant. Do not absorb it. Take tally of all the things in your life. What is benefiting you? What is no longer benefiting you? Sometimes things serve their purpose and you have to kind of, what do they say? A season, a reason, a lifetime, right? Sometimes we have to analyze that. And you can't jump to conclusions like that in relationships. You have to be able to say, am I triggered right now? Or is this, or is this actively violent and dangerous for me? Here we go. Here's Samhain. Ready? The feast of Samhain marks the onset of a darker, more introspective time of year, when access to the world is easier than usual. They mean the other side because it's darker. The festival is also known as Halloween, when witches ride abroad. Hey ho for Halloween, when all the witches are to be seen, some in black and some in green, hey ho for Halloween. Because some are in black and some are in green. You know, I'll be on the green team. Ah! Yes. Okay, I will always walk with God. God brought me to this path, honestly. Now let's see what else we've got here, okay, from the Druids. The Druids, let's see what advice they've got for us. You have anything about Samhain here? I know that's not a Druid accent, okay, guys? Don't come for me. Here we go. Page 30, 46. Oh, there's so much. This is one of my favorite books, you guys. So if you really want to learn a lot about witchcraft and like true essence of being a witch, go buy Druid Magic, okay? Awaken the Druid Within. It has so much good advice because your spiritual journey isn't actually about you. Like, yes, it is, but no, it isn't, because we are all one and we're all going through the same thing. And that's because we're all one. We move together collectively because we're all one. And I cannot wait to be in a hive like mindset again as we once were, and like able to be in a community where we could grow together. Like, I'm so excited. So, yes, buy this book, guys. It's so good. I'm not going to read it. It's too much. It's just way too much. I do want to talk about spirit animals now. Spirit animals of autumn. I have a whole chart for that too, so I'll include it here. Please remember this list includes, but is not limited to, these animals here. There are plenty of other animals that you can do research on in many different cultures, so please align with what you feel is most closest to your soul and your heart. And here is a small bit of animal totems that I was able to gather that are more general. We have the owl, wisdom, intuition, clarity. This is something you would call upon if you feel like you are missing pieces of a puzzle and you shouldn't be. If you feel like someone's hiding something from you or some sort of truth is just not showing itself. Next is the deer, gentleness, grace, and balance. Calling upon the deer is something you would do when you are ready to be a student. If you are ready to learn, you want to come with that grace and that balance and that gentleness of open-mindedness. You may want to be, say you're going through some hard things in life, hard lessons, and you're having a really hard time adjusting. It'd be a really good time to call the deer so that you can see things with grace and balance through new eyes. We also have the bear, strength, introspection, and grounding. The bear is big on resting during this time, or prepping for his rest, I should say. He is gathering all that he can so that he can get that major rest in before the growth of next spring. So, say you are feeling like you've accomplished a lot and you still have a lot to do, but you're being called to slow down and really rest, the bear would be perfect for you. The crow represents transformation, adaptability, and change. The crow has insight to knowledge that we do not always see. If you feel like you need help going through your adaptations, you can call upon the crow to help you see things in a different light as well. It is more action taking than the deer. The deer is more of a watcher, whereas the crow, you will be getting information for these next steps. For the fox, we have cleverness, awareness, and adaptability. So once again, this is something you're going to call upon when you are in need of change and going through change, and maybe you are struggling to find the right solutions, but you're fairly resourceful on your own. You can call upon the fox for that. That will help you find everything you need within you, okay? Hedgehog is for protection, wisdom, and resilience. You can call upon the hedgehog when you have been hurt and you thought you were on the right path and life just shoved you straight out of the nest. You can call upon the hedgehog then. Raven is definitely an animal that I would say only call upon if you're familiar with magic, because the raven is a very strong totem. It helps us communicate with the dead, both on the side of light and on the side of the dark. So it is very important that if you call upon ravens to do magic, you know what you're doing. Lastly on this list, we have the snake, healing, rebirth, and grounding. So going in as the snake means almost the same as the bear. I would say, obviously, with a little less weight carrying, a little less burdens. The snake is going through transformation in life as things are changing. It's a little bit of a lighter shift than that of the bear, who physically had to carry a lot. That's my cats, you guys. I'm sorry. They're chasing a toy. And I'll probably talk about it more here too. Bats are freedom from fear. Bears, affinity with solitude, introspection, grounded healing. Cats, curiosity into the unknown or unconscious, yet patiently waiting for the right moment. Crows, a gateway from the light to the dark realm, and vice versa. Jackals, intelligence, wit to navigate challenges successfully, trusting instincts and adaptability. Moths, beauty of transformation at all forms, life and death. Owls, complete wisdom and knowledge, finding truth, access to dark knowledge as well. Rats, abundance, both of materials and relationships, the cleverness to succeed obstacles. Ravens, call upon a raven when life seems at its most formidable. Imminent change may appear, and when we cannot fathom this change, the raven will give true insight to what way life is currently unraveling, as to what and why. Will give true insights to what and why life is currently unraveling as it is. Spiders, creativity and true craft can be weaved into reality. Vultures, cleansing and clearing of the darkest parts of our shadow selves, learning to love your flaws through alchemical powers. Alchemical powers. Alchemical powers. Alchemical powers. When you're picking your animal totem, make sure that a good way to connect with your animal totem is to take the time to... Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, like, I'm so sad that I didn't get to do this exactly how I envisioned it. I had plans, I had costumes, I had decorations, I had my entire kitchen set up for recording, and we had the mice incident. So, what can you do, right? Just go with it. Go with the flow. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you stayed till the end, because Samhain is all about healing, and God has been calling me to teach, and I'm feeling more motivated than ever. So join me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe here to Heaven Leigh Insights. We'll be doing tarot. I will keep doing my witch content, and I was not kidding. I will be doing fun tarot too. We will be doing some Bravo readings. I was even thinking of doing Joe Rogan's astrology chart. Maybe. I saw somebody do Trumps and RFKs. That was very interesting. I was very, very mind blown on that one. But Yes, I also will be bringing you guys conspiracy theories on Into the Mystic at Heaven Leigh, so subscribe there as well. Don't forget to like this video, and if you think you know someone who might enjoy it or like to grow with me and you and join us on this journey of understanding the seasons, the reasons, and why I have been felt very called to grow with the patterns of Earth. All right, guys, I that's all I got. I gotta go. Meet me in the next video for a spirit animal pool. If you do not want to pick your own spirit animal, I will have one ready for you in our next reading. Bye, guys.